in tonight. We're just doing a little catch-up video, explain some things, show you some products that I got that I been pushing a little bit. Want to let you know about the one bait challenge as well. Show you a couple things that I'm going to be getting into here real soon. So thank you guys for coming in today. Nobody's in here yet, but we're going to wait a little bit and see who pops in, and then we will start with the show. Thank you guys for all your support. I did make a post yesterday about a camera, so I'm going to go over that a little bit and why I did that, just so you guys know. So we will see. We got 2 people in here right now. If my audio and video is good, please let me know. Give me a thumbs up in the chat. Weed, Hopper, what's up, brother? Thank you for coming in, man. Let me know if my audio is okay. I whacked my hand today. Let me know if my audio is good and if my video is good. Looks and sounds great. Awesome. Thank you. Appreciate it. Check out my new hat, Weed. You got to go over and buy one of these, man. Hey, Mom. Thanks for coming in. This is one of my new style. It's off to the left of the hat there. I had to look because I'm on camera. Everything's opposite, but that's on the left side of the hat. Native, what's up, brother? Shane, what's up, Shane? Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you guys. So, Shane, I don't think I'm going to be able to get in. I'm not going to make it to the second round. I'm very disappointed about the tournament that you're putting on. I got 2 fish entered, and I thought I was going up there, and I won't be there this weekend or next weekend. Or this weekend coming up. I will be there next weekend, so I'm missing it. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. But Shane, I'm kind of disappointed because I was really hoping to make it to the second round this time. But there's always next time, and it's free. But I really wanted to get a 19-incher to move to the second round, and that looks like it's not going to happen because I wasn't there last week, and I'm not there this weekend. We have a graduation to go to. So I'm going to miss it. I won't be able to get in. I think I was in 7th or 8th place with those 2 fish right now. I know nobody entered. Not everybody entered all their fish. But I was looking forward to getting to the second round. And that kind of stinks. Yeah, the smallmouth tournament soon coming up. Yeah. I was going to fish the pond down at my camp. Because my buddy caught a 20-inch bass out of it last week. He sent me a picture of it. So I was like, man, I could get the code. I can go down to the pond this past weekend because I was down there planting food plots, which I'm going to explain to you guys today. And I was going to do some bass fishing down in my pond and hopefully get a 19 out of it. And, okay, reprofiling your knife. Yeah, deer season is lurking, of course. And, yeah, that's smallmouth. I'm done up at my lake the 3rd week of August, Shane. Up at the lake house, I start renting it out to the kids again in the 3rd week of August, I believe. So I'm done fishing it then. Then all my content turns back to the hunting side of the channel. So my fishing season was decent this year. I caught some nice ones. For the Shane Flint tournament, I only fished once in the first tournament and caught 1 fish. Or, you know, whatever I entered in that first big bass tournament. I went out 1 time and entered that. And then I went out another time and entered my 2 fish. And Theo didn't really go out too much. He's trying to get a fish on a frog. So that's what I'm trying to do with him. He did catch a couple nice ones. He could have probably entered the Shane Flint tournament. And, hey, Corey, what's up, buddy? Thank you. I'm waiting for big king salmon season on the Oregon. That sounds like fun. Yeah, so I had my biggest fish this year, and the tournament wasn't going on. But I did pretty good this season so far. It ain't over yet. I still got a couple weeks in July here. I think the last week of July. And then I have August, 3 weeks in August. Now, Jason from JJ Drones is coming up the 2nd week of August. And he wants to do an off-the-hook challenge with me. And then him and Haley want to do a challenge amongst themselves on the boat as well. So that'll be pretty fun to do that. Hey, Petersons, what's up? So Petersons is in here. And I wanted to explain something. I don't know if he saw my post or not or heard, but I broke the shaft of the rotor tiller on the Kubota. So we are trying to get that fixed and get it welded back onto the plate that it broke off. But so since we're talking about the rotor tiller, this weekend I went down to the camp because it's food plot season, right? Well, we haven't had any rain around here at all. It's been bone dry. And hey, Irish Gamer, what's up, buddy? Thank you for coming in. So what happened was we went out this weekend, and we had to get the food plots in because we don't have any time. We're going on vacation, I think, September. So in August something's going on the beginning of August. So we wanted to get it in July. We wanted to have a 60-day grow period at least for maturity for our food plots. We haven't done that recently. Over the past couple years, we've had good food plots, but we haven't had the full potential for maturity of our plants. And so we went down a little early in July last week to plant. Now, we were taking a big risk without the rain. And we put a couple $100 worth of seed in the ground. We had Smackdown, we had Forage Oats. This is all from Domain Seed, by the way, as well. So if you haven't checked out Domain Seed, go into my description, click on the link, and check out all the stuff they have. They have a lot of cool products now. We got 1.5 inches of rain today. I would love that, you know. So yeah, the tiller, I may put a post up, Phil, for that. But it's the weld where the plate is. The weld with the shaft, you know, where the blades are on, is on there. And I don't know. It's the bearing plate. So what we got to do is tack weld it and then take it off probably and then weld it because we don't want to arc the bearings out and ruin the bearings in it. So I'm looking, I got a couple people. Chris, City Sticker Chris is a welder. And if you guys didn't know that, and he was like, he'd do it for me, but I'd have to take it way up to his place. So wish we could get some rain here, yeah. So you know, I could take it up there, but it's a far drive to take it on the trailer with the rototiller not being, I mean, you could strap it down, but it'd be very difficult to keep it steady and keep it all wrapped out. I'd probably have to get some wheel chocks and stuff like that and put it on there and strap it down really well. It could happen, but then another buddy of mine, a softball buddy of mine, his dad could probably do it as well. And we have a couple people in mind. If not, then we just pay somebody to come out and do it, or take it somewhere close to do it. So this weekend we were down there. It was bone dry. It looked like the woods were on fire when I was tilling. Now, mind you, we're not tilling a lot either, so we were only going down like 3 inches. And then we have the Land Pride discs now that we bought. Remember, we just bought them this year, so this was our first year using them, which it did really, really well in this dry weather. We had to go over it many times, but it did work okay because when the rototiller broke, it was in our main food plot, and I was almost done with it. There was a little section, about 5 passes left, so we just used the, hey James, thanks for coming in. We just used the Land Pride tiller and, you know, the discs, and we chopped it up real good. So what we used was Forage Oats, Green Machine, Smackdown, Wingman, and Big Sexy, and we got all that. Hey Stuart, thanks for coming in, buddy. We used all that from Domain Seed. They got some really cool products out now, some liquid lime, some fertilizer, some really cool stuff. So go over, check them out on the website, and go give them you know, check them out and see what they got. You might like, you know, something upcoming food planning. Like I said, we were just a little early, but we wanted the full potential. But we're taking a big risk. That whole shaft comes off without the bearings. Yeah, that's what I need to get that off of there without the bearings, for sure. So Friday night I got down there and I tilled well into the night, probably 2:30 in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning with the lights on. So I got my father's food plot. He actually tilled that in the morning. So that was pretty much done. I did the main food plot, the half of it that night, and then I was starting to do the other half because I was just like, I'm just going to get it done, so let's go do it, you know what I mean? So I started the bottom half of it, and usually when you turn a rototiller, you lift it up, it takes the pressure off because you're turning, the tiller don't turn. It'll really, you know, dig in on the one side and it'll bounce. So you got to lift it up, take the pressure off the tiller, get back in place, and then drive the tiller. Well, it was late, and I thought I lifted up all the way on it. Hey, let's have a cup of coffee. Thanks for coming in. I lifted up on it, and I guess it wasn't out of the ground totally, and I was turning it, and boom, I heard a big bang, and the dust door blew up, flipped up in the air, and there's my dog behind me. Hi. Say hi. There's my dog right there, guys. Hope, a yellow lab right there. And so we broke that. I broke that night. Hey, what's up, Hitch? Thanks for coming in, buddy. So we ended that, put it down. We all went to bed. I got a shower, all that good stuff, you know. And got up the next day, checked out the tractor, didn't do it. We actually put on the discs and we went up and finished that. My dad went up and finished that, and me and Vince went up top. We had our little crimper, our little roller that's made from like a, I don't know what you want to call it, a belt. You know, like the rollers on a belt for a conveyor belt. So my buddy Jason made that, and he put little stumps on it, and it's used as a crimper or a roller. So Vince and I went up, and Vince is Rusted Iron Ridge. Check him out on Instagram as well. Hey, Deer Corner, what's up, buddy? So we went up there. We planted the wingman around my dad's stand. What's up, Wego? What's up, brother? So we planted wingman, and we planted big sexy up in my dad's, and then we rolled it. And then, but when I planted, I did it all by hand. So we did that, and then when my dad was done, we moved on to the main food plot, and we planted the forage oats down there. So we had 2 bags of that. We planted the top half forage oats. We actually mixed the forage oats with the green machine at the bottom half. So we put green machine in, then we went over it with oats because green machine does have oats and you can mix that. I called Spencer from Domain and made sure I could put those forage oats in with the green machine, and he said yes, just don't overplant it. And as I was walking, I wanted to show you, and there is a video coming out on that eventually. And I got a video coming out tomorrow also with me and my son fishing. So, but he would drive the side-by-side up, you know, where we tilled at, and he would make tire tracks. So I was walking in those tire tracks. Hey, Mr. Tully, thank you for coming in. And it's because it's easier instead of walking in the plowed ground where your ankles are twisting. So I would just walk down the tire tracks, and I would go like every other tire track. So I got everything with the seed really well. And then we had some smackdown, and my buddy Vince planted a lot earlier than this time. He planted like a couple weeks ago. And with the drought and everything was looking pretty bad in the plots that he planted. So could somebody whack Anton SP? No, I'm not gay, but that's just stupid to do in the live. But anyway, if somebody would like to whack him, get him out of there. Thank you, Hitch. I appreciate it, buddy. So where was I going? I just lost my train of thought. There we go. Make me a mod and I'll get him. Yeah, I am going to make you. Let's see if I can make Wego a mod. Put you in, add as moderator. All right, managing moderator, standard moderator. All right, Wego, you're a mod now. So we planted all that. Then we went up and we planted turnips. And turnips is the smackdown. There's 2 different kinds of turnip. There's forage turnips and then there's purple top turnips. So we planted them in the spots where it was really bad. And we kept a jug of the smackdown just in case. And then we have some rye on the side for any holes. Hey, H&S, thanks for coming in, brother. So we did that. So we planted his plot again, basically, and we just scraped the top of that because there was some growth in there. And believe it or not, there's a ton of rabbits in our food plots. I mean, we were walking like right up to them where we could have kicked them. You know what I mean? Yeah, it turned dry and hot here. Yeah, it's been bad, you know. So it rained yesterday morning here, and I think it rained a little bit down there. Now, we have cameras up down there, and I asked my buddy to check the cameras, and he checked them, and he said there's a little bit of rain, but it would still look dry. It's supposed to rain down there tonight. We have a bunch of chances of rain all week, so I'm just hoping we get some rain to set that, get that seed jump-started, and then hopefully here at the end of July we start getting some rain, because I'd like to fertilize in August, like the middle of August, 2nd or 3rd week of August. So I'm really hoping that this takes off. You guys have seen my food plots before up in my dad's area and stuff. They really do well when we plant them late, but they just don't get to that maturity rate. You know what I mean? That level, the height, like the tonnage that you need for the deer. But we got a lot of good stuff in the ground, so we're just hoping, praying for rain. So you guys pray for rain for me. So getting back to after that weekend here. Now this weekend we had a I went down there, and then this weekend my daughter had a tournament, softball tournament, and next weekend is a softball tournament and my godson's graduation. So we're missing the lake next weekend too, so no fishing for that. But I have enough content that I did over the July break, that the 4th of July break, that I'll be putting out some videos. I got one coming out tomorrow at 7 p.m. on my channel, so check that out. So I don't know if you guys saw my community post about the RUKU camera. Okay, this camera, I went live yesterday on it for a bit, for about 15 minutes, and the sound was terrible. Terrible. The sound was terrible. Comes with a lot of cool stuff. They give me 2 batteries. I'm doing sort of like a little demo of it right now, but they gave me 2 of these batteries. I got the charging cords. I got a charger, double charger with it. These are the batteries. So I got the charger with it. That's the charger. And then I got the camera. Now this camera is sweet. It is awesome. We go feeling stronger as a mod. It comes with a cool pack carrying case. Awesome, awesome camera. This is a live streaming camera from RUKU. That's what they call it. That's how they pronounce it. Really cool, durable, heavy. It's a nice heavy camera, like a GoPro. It's got that rubber coating on it. And I went live with this yesterday, and I tried it out. And if there's an app on your phone, you can go live. You can go straight to YouTube with it, because I did get on YouTube with it. It comes with a bunch of mounts and things for it as well. Really cool camera, really awesome quality camera. And Jason, I got my buddy Jason from JJ Drones, helped me set it up, which it was pretty easy. I really didn't need him, but I needed him for moral support, if you know what I mean. So he was giving me the moral support that I needed, because he actually got he actually was on StreamYard as I was live. So I posted that saying that I contacted the company and emailed them, and it also comes with a really cool tripod. This is a power handle here. It's got a mount here for your phone, if you want to do it with your phone. It's got a little mount here where you can screw that camera in, or a GoPro camera or whatever with that GoPro mount. And then it's got this, it just lifts up and it goes forever and ever and ever. So this is in the living room, about halfway through the living room. It's got like a selfie stick, and then it's got these feet. Now the feet are right here, and they open up, and you can set it here. And I used this yesterday for like live streaming. Okay, so that is pretty cool, and I can use this for anything. So it didn't go to waste yet, the camera. So what I did was I emailed them. I told them, I said, hey, listen, I want to do the review. I'm supposed to be doing the review on this, and but I had bad news for them. I did put the mic on it, and it didn't help. I put the best mic out there with the DJI mic, and it didn't help. It didn't do anything. So getting to my point here was I contacted the company, okay, and what they told me was to fix that problem, you have to upload the version. Like my version is 1.1 or 1.104, okay, and that's the version I have on it. Well, it gives me an upgrade option, okay, and well, I will send it your way, Hitch, if I can't do nothing with it. So I emailed them and I told them, hey, listen, I tried to do it. I went actually live on YouTube with it. I erased it off of YouTube, but I did go live. A few you joined it for a couple minutes, but the video was 4K video, which, you know, with StreamYard and stuff, you can't go 4K with StreamYard. It's like 720. So the camera is awesome, like awesome picture, okay? But the sound was horrible. And then I plugged the DJI mics in with it, and it didn't do anything. And there's you can turn it to external mic or the camera mic, and I did all that. Hey, John, what's up, buddy? So I did all that, and it still didn't work. So I just shut it off. I got off the live yesterday, and me and Jason were talking a little bit. So what I did was I emailed RUKU, or RUKU, whatever, however you want to say it. So I emailed them yesterday, and they got back to me last night and said, download the newest version. So I went into the app today, and it gave me the option to download that version, but when I went to download it, it said my camera and my phone weren't on the same Wi-Fi, which it was on the same Wi-Fi. That's how I access my camera, through the Wi-Fi. So the camera come on, and the app on my phone connects to the camera. So it is on the same Wi-Fi. Well, when I went to upgrade, when I went to download that version, it said you can't download it because you're not on the same Wi-Fi. And that didn't make any sense to me. So I just emailed them before this live a little bit ago because I took my daughter to practice. So I just emailed them a little bit ago. We'll see, we will see the results when they send it back. And I told them, I said, listen, I am not doing a review on this. If you think it's a bad camera and you want to send me a new camera, then I'll try it and see if the audio is okay on that, and then I'll review it. I said, but as of right now, I'm not doing a review on this camera because I'm not going to lie or try to make any excuses for my followers or anything. So that's why I'm telling you now that the audio stunk, and they said that upgrade will fix it. But I can't upload the upgrade for it. So that's where I'm at right now. I'm just waiting. But if that upgrade does fix that camera, that's going to be one heck of a camera because it's awesome. And I'm looking forward to it. Now, that camera can be used as a computer cam, like I don't know what you want to call it, USB cam or whatever, webcam, I guess you can call it. You can use it as a webcam. It's basically like a GoPro. You got to download the app and everything on your phone. It's basically the same thing as how you would work a GoPro when you want to go live on a GoPro. Same thing with this. But the GoPro audio is really way better right now. But it's always the connection issues with the GoPro. That's why I don't go live with my GoPro that much. Like I did it from my house a few times, and it works really well. But there was still that little bit of glitching and stuff like that. So yes, you have to have Wi-Fi for it. So then you have the webcam for it. You have a live streaming camera. You can record video with it as well. So that's really cool. So if I can record video with it, but the audio is going to stink. No, we're talking about it for sure. For sure. We're going to talk about that today as well. Yes, it is the King's Throne, John. That's what it is. See? There you go. That's mine. So anyway, that camera is on hold right now until I find out what's going on. And then, if I fix the audio, then I'll bring it to you and I'll do a review on it. But I'm not reviewing it. I told them I was disappointed with the audio. And they said they would, if they found that there's something wrong with the camera, they'll send me a new one. Then they said the upload should fix that, but I can't do the upload yet. So that's where we are of that. Yes, the king of reviews. You're the king of the people. I'm the king of the reviews. So this RUKU, that's how they think I say RUKU camera is on hold. So since WeGo brought up the one bait challenge, guys, I don't know how about John or anything, but we got a couple days left, but we don't have all the entries in yet. And I'm hoping that everybody enters because I guess I don't want to say I'm disappointed. I guess I'm kind of disappointed with it. If people don't enter, they had a lot of time to enter, okay? So I feel like we took the time to buy the lures and send them out to you, and you didn't take the time to make the video. And I'm not saying that to if you hand in your video, that's awesome. But if people don't do a video on it, I'll be disappointed because we took the time to get the chatterbaits out there and we spent our own money on it. We sent you a chatterbait. So, yes, a video did come in for Conroy's. Yes. Yeah, and I don't know which video you're entering, though, WeGo, because I seen another one today. So is that the one you entered, I think, is the one it's in right now. So, but that's kind of disappointing to me. I feel like, we bought the lures and we sent them out to you, at least take the time to make a video. Even if it's a minute video, just take the time to make a video. So a little bit disappointed in that if we don't get everybody the golfing video. Okay. So a little bit disappointed if we don't get all 10 entries in. But whatever. But the good part about that is the people that don't enter, everybody gets a prize in this video. All 10 people get a prize. All 10 contestants get a prize. But if you don't submit a video, then we're going to take all the prizes that were submitted and give them to the people in the chat. So we're going to be doing a giveaway in the chat as well. So if people don't enter the video, then we're going to take their prize packages and we will put them in the chat, and we will give them away to the people that are in the chat that night. So you have till Friday at midnight. Once that Friday's over, then we will start working on it. And then John and I will announce when. All right, John, then we will. I can't invite you up here. I don't know why I can't do that. Let me see. Share. No. Can I share? What am I doing? Hold on one second, guys. Let me see if I can share this. Copy link. And let me see if I can share this out to John real quick. Share this. Hold on one second, guys. Okay, I'm back. I risked my life a couple of times to get that thing back. So I just shared it with John if he wants to come up with me. If he can do that, I don't know if it will work on here or not. But I shared it to his email if he's here and he wants to jump on. But so we'll do after everybody submits the videos. I'm gonna do a post. I'm probably gonna do a post tonight, just reminding people, hey, videos need to be in by Friday at midnight. And then if people don't enter it, they get a free bait from us, I guess. But they won't be eligible for the prize packages that they were going to get. So we will give them away in the chat, which is kind of cool too, because I like all my people in my chats. So we're giving you something away. And maybe we may be doing something else. I might even give some more stuff away in the chat as well, just for people for being there. But everybody that entered the contest is going to get something. Now there's going to be first, second, third. It's going to go all the way out. It'll determine what you're going to get. But everybody's going to get a prize. Win something from it, and then the chat will have some winning too. So there'll be some people eligible to win in the chat as well, but you have to be in the chat to win. So that's that. That's my thoughts on the one bait challenge. You know, like I said, we spent the time, we spent the money to get the baits out to you guys. We mailed them to you guys. At least make the video. That's how I feel about it. If not, it is what it is. All right, so my next thing that I wanted to put out this weekend, but I didn't because I lost it. And my wife found it. It's the Redmond Liquid Trophy Rock. This thing is pretty cool. It's stealthy, out of sight, all-season deer magnet, ready to rock. Instant mineral site. Just add water, shake it up, shake vigorously for 20 seconds, and it is a 3-pound pack. So make sure you're going over to Redmond Hunting. Check this out. If you want to get something started early, like now, we've been putting this out all year down at the down Ohio. It's been very, very hit and miss with the deer activity, though, because it's been so hot. Deer have been coming frequent in it at night. I have some bucks on my camera down at my camp here in PA as well. A couple of nice ones. Nothing, I don't think they're shooters yet this year, but we have some of them coming into this. The trophy rock lasts a lot longer when it's not pouring down rain. Remember all that rain we had this year? We were putting out rocks, and in less than a month, the rocks were already being wiped away from all the rain that we had. But now, since it isn't raining as much, they're actually lasting a lot longer. And we have the crushed rock, we have the liquid right here, which comes as like a powder in here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use our pond water for this. I'm not going to put tap water because I get crazy with that kind of stuff. Tap water, I feel it has chlorine, fluoride, and all that, and I don't think the deer need their teeth nice and white, fluoride and all that. So just the chemicals in our water, I don't trust it. So I'm using pond water. We have all filtered water here anyway. So, but I am going to use pond water for this stuff and dump it out. And have a camera on that down in PA. We already have cameras on our stuff down in Ohio. So make sure you go check out Redmond Hunting. There's one of my affiliates and partners, so they're really cool. We got a bunch of stuff out this year from them, so I appreciate it. So Redmond Hunting, thank you for supporting our channel. Really appreciate that. So let's see, what's this say? Big bucks at 20 yards. So let's see, I'm going to go through it. I'm just going to read this to you so you guys get a little bit of, I can't read, so you know. Meet the newest member of the Trusted Trophy Rock family. Introducing Revolutionary Liquid Trophy Rock, a potent deer mineral concentrate in an easy fill and pour pouch. Just add water and use it to attract, hold, and harvest elusive bucks. Set up an instant mineral site during the spring and summer antler growth. Pour it out as a powerful attractant or use it to top your trophy rock as a lightning-fast site activator. Whatever strategy you deploy, Liquid Trophy Rock is versatile year-round weapon in your hunting arsenal. Hey, Keith, Doc Reed, what's up, buddy? Thank you for coming in. And then how to use, you add water to the liquid trophy rock concentrate pouch, locate mineral site and clear debris from your site. Shake liquid trophy rock vigorously for 20 seconds. Immediately before use, pour 1 gallon over a 2 by 2 foot section of soil or atop of an existing mineral site. Refresh the site up to 2 or 3 times a month or as desired. Feed free choice year round. Tip, top it on trophy rock to quickly attract deer and activate a mineral site. So that's what we got going on. There's a lot of salt in this. There's calcium, 0.85. There's 3% copper, 10% iodine. There's 300 iron parts per million, magnesium 0.06, manganese 5, phosphorus 0.02, potassium 0.03, sulfur 0.07, zinc 3, unrefined salt, molasses, roughage product, and Montomorilla. Oh, there's clay in it too. There's some clay in there. So I guess that's what gets it. And it's sweet and salty. Sweet and salty flavor. So that is, hey, fishing girl. Thanks for coming in, Kathy. So that is the trophy rock from Redmond. So make sure you go over and see. Hey, John, I emailed you, and I wanted to see if you wanted to come up. I did email you the link for this. I don't know if it'll work for you to come up or not. So, hey, Emily, thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. So that's the Redmond. Check them out on my description of the videos. Yeah, Kathy, we just talked about the one bait challenge, and if we don't have everybody entered, we're going to give those prizes away to the people in the chat that night that we do the giveaway. So email outside of boat right now. Okay, no problem. I just wanted to let you know that I sent it. If you want to come up, try it and see if it works on his vertical. I don't know if people have not hit the like button, please hit the like button. Emily, hit the like button, and we appreciate it. And if you're not subscribed, please consider doing so. And put your notifications to all so you can be notified when we upload new videos and do giveaways and fun things like this. So, but yeah, this is my What's Up YouTube. I like to do this every once in a while. My son is off today from karate because we are going to watch the All-Star game tonight together. So we're just hanging out here tonight. I'm going to spend some time with my son and watch. He loves football or baseball. So we're going to watch the All-Star game. Plus, we got our boy pitching starting out. So fishing Lake Jackson in the morning. That's cool. Very cool. So another thing that I want to bring to your attention after this is over, I'm going to be doing a thank you video. And every year I do a thank you video. I'd like to do more of them. It's just timing and things like that. So what I'm going to be doing is I thought this was really cool, okay? You know the cream lures? I mean, they've been out forever, okay? Well, this is a cream lure book kit, and I thought that was really neat. It looks like a book, okay? It's everything you need to catch crappie, okay? Inside, our top-selling crappie lures in our hottest colors, plus tips and tricks from the pros. So here is the crappie kit, okay? Now I'm going to show you this. It tells you stuff on the back. It looks like a book, but then when you open it, there's a bunch of baits in here, okay, when you open it up. Can you see that? There's a bunch of crappie baits in there. And I mean crappie is crappie the fish, not crappie baits, okay? So that's pretty cool. So I'm going to be doing a thank you video, and that's going to be one of my giveaways is this crappie book. I thought that was really neat. From Cream. I call it Cream. Some people might say something, but it's Cream, King of the Baits. And I know these have been out for so long. When I was little, I remember them making a worm that had like 3 different hooks on it. And so I know they've been tested, tried and true, I guess, for a while. Plus help test one of our irresistible new lures. Plus help test it. Okay. So I guess there is so there's a little testing lure too. So I guess you can let them know your review or something in this. But what is there? 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 6, 7 different baits in here, and then we got some jig heads and things like that in there. So the Cream Lure Book Kit contains the triple tip grub, mini tail tube, crappie shad, plus help test one of our irresistible new lures, bonus a super selection of our new frisky frogs. So that's what's in this. 7 sections filled with our proven winners. So that's one of them right there. Okay, and then the next one is the booklet, the cream, but the Texas rig. This is for the bass guys, the Texas rig. So I wanted to do some panfish because I do make panfish baits. So I thought that would be cool to get a panfish kit and a bass kit, the Texas rig kit. Cream Lure book kit, it says open up a world of fishing. The Cream Lure book kit contains supersized selection of our top selling high quality soft lures and our best rig hooks and weights, plus tips and tricks from the pros. So excellent value at a low price, great for bass, walleye, and pike. Okay, so what we have in here in the back of this is all kinds of stuff in this kit too. But I just thought that was neat because it looks like a book, man. It just caught my eye. So what do we got here? We got soft plastic lures for your Texas rigs. Here's how it works. We got pro tips, Texas rig techniques. We got pro tips on the cinch knot. We got pro tips for bullet weights. And then this kit includes, the bass one looks good. Yeah, the bass one's really cool. So the Cream Lure book kit contains 4 creature baits, 4-inch creatures, 7-inch ribbon tails, 6-inch lizards, and 6.5-inch straight tail worms. And then it has some rigs, it has some bullet weights and things like that, and hooks in it as well. So I'm going to be doing a thank you video, and I'll be giving these away pretty soon here. Probably right towards the end of my fishing season, I'll be doing some thank yous. And there'll probably be some more stuff added to the thank you video giveaway. So that's what it's going to be. And I try to do that every year, like a thank you video just after fishing season. And it's usually with fishing products, not hunting products. And then I start, after that video, then I usually start my hunting content after that. So that's just how it works here at Off Talk Outdoors. We're like on a schedule. We do fishing content for so long, and then we do our hunting content. So that's where we're at with that. So yeah, so those two I thought were really neat, so I'm going to, send them out to somebody in the thank you video. So that we should be thanking you, Ted. I'm just trying to have fun and do things and try to teach people, and I try to learn from all you guys. I've learned a lot from Small Water Charters with the bass fishing things. If you guys haven't checked out John and Lindia over at Small Water Charters, you got to get over there and check them out. Great people, the best people I've ever met. I mean, they are awesome. And if you want a great charter trip in Florida, you got to look John up. If you need their information, you can ask me. I'll give you their information, or you can just go to their website or go to their YouTube channel and get all their information in the description of their videos and stuff as well. But you will not be disappointed if you go on a charter. If you're in Florida, look Small Water Charters up. They will get you on fish, and they will put you on the fish of your life. I guarantee it. So, but yeah, John and Lindy are great friends of ours. I've met them through YouTube, and we started going down to their house every Christmas, basically. Not for Christmas, but right after Christmas, like that week after Christmas into the New Year. And I always find time, and they always make time for me and my family to do that. Okeechobee, Florida, Kathy. They're down in Okeechobee. So you gotta go down there. And if you, well, I don't want to say you have to make a trip. You should make a trip down there just for that. It's well worth just making a trip for that. But if you're down around that area, you got to look them up and go at least go out a day. And they also have crappie. If you're in, it depends what time of the year you're there. They also have crappie charters, and Lindia runs a great crappie. Their setup is unbelievable. And we were down there this year, and we went crappie fishing, and I caught my PB, Carly caught her PB, and Theo caught her PB crappies. Because we don't crappie fish up here much, and there's a lot of crappie up here, but we don't go specifically target those. So it was really cool to go down and see their setups, their rods, if you want to call them rods, pools. So, and how they set up everything, and John just took us through everything that he does. Yeah, Lindia does a great job. Lindia was running the boat, positioning us. John was setting up the rods. Lindia was setting up the rods. They let us set up the rods. They let my kids set up the rods. I mean, that's pretty cool. You know, the charter is usually like they do everything for you, but John and Lindia, now I'm sure it helps when we know each other a little bit, but they try to give you the full experience. They let Theo set up a rod. They let Carly set up the rods. They showed him everything. It was done. We had a great time. Beautiful sunset that night. It was a perfect night. It was awesome. We actually went live on both of our channels at the same time that night. So if you haven't checked out that live, go over and check out Small Water Charters and our live of the Florida crappie fishing. It's one of my better lives, like that did for like views and things like that. So you're going to want to go check that out on both of our channels. It's really awesome. But yeah, John and Lindia, thank you so much for taking the time out and showing, you know, my family how to do things, how you do it. So yeah, and it is love, and you can tell that you guys love that because you guys put your heart and soul into that, and you will do anything to make the trip a great experience for the people. I know that for sure. So, but yeah, go check out Small Water Charters, and everybody, go check out everybody in my chat. That's what it's all about. Go over, check them out. Now, sharing links and stuff in my chat is cool. I mean, I appreciate you guys sharing links and everything, but to me, it's really about you going to their channel and clicking on their channel and going and giving them a sub, because I think it works better that way, and it actually, YouTube counts it. You know, you guys have been doing lives for a while. Everybody in here, anybody that's new in here can learn a little bit from it, but you know, go over to each other's channel. Actually go to their channel. We can share it in here, but it's coming from my algorithm, and it's coming from my channel. And when you go to my channel, like on here, and you're clicking on that link, sometimes it don't stick. So you got to go to their channel, physically go over to their channel, click the link, watch a video for 30 or 40, watch the whole video, you know. Make sure you're locked in, make a comment, and lock yourself in with that channel, because we have a bunch of great people in these lives, and I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Every time I go live, all the people that are in there all the time, I really do appreciate that. Strong supporters of the channel. I appreciate the new people in here as well. You know, make sure you hit that subscribe button and put all your notifications to all. That really, we do this because like you guys, you give me the drive to do this all the time. So I love doing it. I try to put out the best content that I can. Yeah, they do, Phil, for sure. They have a great channel. They're catching some monsters down there. Kathy, if you want to learn about bass fishing, check out make sure you're watching my videos, first of all. But if you want to see some big fish and how they're catching bass in Florida, go over to Small Water Charters and make sure you are watching them. You can learn a lot from them. And they have some great bruiser baits as well. And I'll give them a little plug here. You can go do SWC20, and you can get 20% off of your bruiser baits and bass addiction gear. So go over to John's channel, click the link, go to bruiser baits, buy some baits. Use John's code, and that gives him a little help with the bruiser bait thing and gets you guys familiar with the baits. But Florida, those bruiser baits are awesome. I'm still trying to catch them up here, but it's hard for me to transfer over from what I'm using up here. Another nickel Ted. Yep, thank you. But I'm going to start using my bruiser baits a little more too, because I've been getting into, if you watch my video about the Ben Milliken thing, I don't know if you've watched Ben Milliken. I watch a lot of kicking here. I watch a lot of kicking her ads. Okay. Kicking their bass. Okay, kicking in their bass. Cool. I want to learn how to catfish. Yeah, I want to learn how to catfish too. That's another thing. John and I are trying to unite. We're trying to do some stuff with the catfish community. So Two Stands, Pontoon Jody, all those guys over there. Catfish community is a great community. And we're going to be working on something. I don't know what yet. You know how it is with people with time and stuff like that. We're going to get something together. John and I, with the bass community, want to unite with the catfish, like bass cat and cat bass. And we're going to do something where we can do some competitions. We can do some live fishing where we can go one-on-one with the cat fishermen. We can mix it up and do a catfish and bass fisherman together as a team. Like, there's so much stuff we can do, but I'm really looking forward to that. So that's really cool. Stan was just talking about this in Pontoon Jody's live Ted. Awesome. Awesome. Hey, Ray, thanks, Fishhead, for coming in, buddy. We got the, I just talked about the one bait challenge, and we don't have all the entries in yet, but when we get them all in, hopefully everybody enters, but I think there's a few that are not going to enter from what I've seen. I think it's Stewart's Fishing Channel is not going to enter. I don't know if Anthony J is going to enter. We have Blake's Baits that they can't enter. So unfortunately, like I said, I get disappointed with that because we spent the time and money on, sending them out and the time to mail them and all that and buy the baits. So, at least take the time to make the video. And if not, they get a free bait off of us, which is fine. But what we're going to do is if people didn't enter, those prizes are going to go to the people in the chat that night. So landed 50, 60-pound fish is fun, 65 in my biggest. Nice. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. I don't have big catfish in our lake. We have big carp. But we're going to do something with Stan for sure. Boat flipping 6-pounders is pretty darn fun. Yeah, boat flipping them is pretty darn fun. And Theo wanted to boat flip that 2.5-pounder that he got. That's why I made that short video of him boat flipping. Thank you. Thank you, Hunting and Stuff. Yes, thank you. And if you'd like to support our channel, we do have if you would like to donate, we have Venmo, PayPal. That's in my description. And we also have our apparel store. So go over, check. This is a new hat of mine right here. The emblem is on the left side of the hat. We have a bunch of different colors out there to do that. So go over, check out my store, and also go over and check out John's store as well. He has a bunch of cool gear as well if you want to get your small water chargers gear. It just helps the channel. Goes in, shows your support, and just helps. There's a ton of. We have some with the logo right in the middle. It's a different style hat. So if you like the logo in the middle, if you like the logo off to the side, bunch of different things. Wanted bait flip. Jeff from Wisconsin wanted the boat flip. Was a bad scene. You can see it in the video. Uncle Danny, what's up? Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. If you haven't hit that like button, please do so. Really appreciate you. We got 10 mil socket. Hi from Somerset, UK. Thank you for coming in, 10 mil. Appreciate you. Hit that like button, and if you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so. We do a lot of different things here. One of my things that I've been thinking of for the last 2 years has been I want to do something up at my lake, okay? My wife and I are joining the Lakeside Association up there for Edinburgh, for where I have my place at. So we're joining that, and my first thing I want to do is bring up the line. We've been seeing a lot of loose line laying on the ground, in the water, in the bushes and things like that. We've seen a bird wrapped in fishing line this year, actually. And I just get fired up with that. Like throw your line away. Now, I want to put some line stations, some garbage stations, like I guess people have like PVC tubing, and you can put your like line, your used line and stuff in there. Because I'll see stuff on the ground. I'll see stuff with hooks on it still on the ground. And when are we coming north soon to fish with Ted? Yeah, that's going to be awesome, John. Glacier Shark, what's up, buddy? Yeah, I can't wait for you to come up here. Try to get on some smallmouth, for sure. And some of the bass. We can get on largemouth up here, too. But you'd like the lake. I know you would like the lake. But so that fishing line just drives me nuts. And I did a video with fishing line around my trolling motor, and there was a lot of line on it. So make sure you're cleaning your trolling motors out with line. You'd be surprised in all that grass and stuff that you're taking your boat through is how much fishing line is in there that you don't know about. Yes, line around the prop, and I clean it every year, and there is a bunch of it. Last time I got a handful out of my thing, and you want to clean that off because it will mess with the seals of your motor, and it'll cause leaking and damage your motor. So definitely you want to check the line. But first and foremost, I hate the line on the ground, on the banks, up there. I mean, I'm not saying it's littered everywhere, but there's times where I go up there, and there'll be a bait that's Edinburgh. 10 mil. Edinburgh, not Edinburgh. Edinburgh. Like Tedinburgh? Edinburgh. So I want to put dispensers up there, like garbage disposal units for fishing line. So I'm going to talk with the Lakeside Association, and I'll do it myself. I'll put it in at no cost, and I'll do it, and I'll buy all the stuff and put it in. But what I really, really want to do, and I may be asking for your guys' help on this in the future, and this is just something to set in your head here, because I really don't like to ask for help and like donations and things. I appreciate it all, I really do. But we're doing this for you guys, you know, and I don't like asking for money and stuff like that. So, but I want to do a kids fishing weekend up in my lake. Yeah, illegal to purposely release. No, John's funny. So, but what I want to do is I want to do a kids fishing weekend sponsored by Off the Hook Outdoors and whoever wants to be a part of this. And what I want to do is I want to post it up there. I want to put a post up at the lake one year or put it online and things. And I want to get kids involved with fishing. So what I want to do is I want to have a day where I'm setting up tents, you know, and I'm going to cook for the kids. We'll cook hot dogs and hamburgers. We'll have Huggies and juices or whatever pop for the kids. But I want to buy a bunch of fishing rods, you know, just the kits at Walmart or something. Or I might try to go to one of my partners and ask them, hey, would they like to donate fishing things for this stuff, for this, you know, event eventually. But it's all a timing thing. Like, I got to have the time to do it. I know my kids will help out. I would have the kids walking up and down the shore, and it'll be, hey, Miles, thanks for coming in. It would be a bank fishing only, you know, and I would set it up for the kids, have like a picnic style setup, you know, get prizes for the kids. They want to drag them away. They won't drag them away. Okay. So that's what I want to do. I want to set something up for like an off the hook fishing day, off the hook kids fishing day or something like that on the lake. And I want to get some fishing rods. Obviously, I would need people to sign up for it, like see how many kids are coming. And then, you know, once we get that there, John, we'll release a bunch of balloons for Kids Day on the lake. We'll just release a bunch of air balloons, helium balloons on the lake, like Kids Fishing Day, and we'll release balloons. And that with all notes on them with their names and addresses. I remember I did that when I was younger. I put an air balloon up with my name and address. I think somebody responded to it, and it was from miles away. But that was pretty funny. But yeah, that's what I want to do. I want to do an off the hook kids weekend fishing day, and have supply everything for the kids. We picked up 15 purple balloons at one time on Okeechobee with them. Wow, that's crazy. So yep, so that's what I want to do, guys, and I'll be announcing that whenever I get a chance to. And there's a lot of work that's involved in it, so I have to do that. And then once I do announce it or when I want to do that, I will reach out to you guys if anybody wants to donate or help or whatever. You know, I'll put that out there. But that's one of my goals, even as a channel. I mean, you know, we're all like an influencer here. You know, John's an influencer, Kathy's an influencer, I am a little bit. And if I can help the community a little bit or get some people into fishing, even if it's one or two kids that never fished before and then all of a sudden they turn and like it, and I was part of that, that's what I want to do in the community. That's what I want to do up there. So I just feel real blessed to be loving, you know, to have this outdoors experience myself and with my family and everything. So I'd like to pass that on to other kids that maybe don't have the opportunity to do that, and they don't have to spend money on doing it. I will provide that, or we will provide that for them, and just give them a chance. You know what I mean? Hey, Wannabe, what's up, Matt? Thanks for coming in, brother. Gators think they are food. They slick in the grass and move in the wind. Chomp. Yeah. Yeah, so. But that's one of my goals for my channel, is to get a kids fishing day and supply everything for the kids and just have it a great experience. Maybe under influencer, for sure. So that's my goal, is to do a day like that. So off the hook kids day. So does anybody else want to talk about anything? Any questions about anything we got going on here? I know the All-Star game's starting soon here, so I'm going to want to be nothing better than seeing kids out their phones down and go to real. Yes. And I have a difficult time getting my kids off the phones too. Believe me, it's tough, but that's how it is these days. Yeah, I try to do that. You know what I mean? I want to do that. That's just something that I want to do in my life, is to. Ted has great kids, as you can probably tell. It's just that I just want to pass that on, you know, and then like making these videos and things like that. It's kind of like a video photo album that people can see me and the kids when I'm gone. That's basically it. You know what I mean? Like, I want to create memories with them. And, you know, like, if my grandkids want to check out Uncle Teddy, or, you know, Uncle Teddy wants to get checked out, or, you know, Pappy Teddy wants to check me out years when I'm gone, they could go to YouTube and see what I used to do. You know what I mean? So that's one thing. I'm just creating a big life video photo album is what I'm doing right now. And that's one of my goals, is to just have a kid day for me, sponsoring it and just doing it for the kids up at the lake. So, yep. Like my daughter right now, she don't want to go fishing with me. I mean, she likes to hang out with me. We have fun together and all that, just on a different, just not fishing. She wants to go with her friends and do all that. And I'm hoping maybe in a couple of years she comes back and says, hey, Dad, let's go fishing. That's all I want. She used to hunt with me and she used to fish. But I introduced it to her. I can't force her to do it, because nothing's worse than going out there and forcing your kids to do something they don't want to do for you. And my wife's teaching me that too, because I used to get a little bit upset about that. But I'm learning. Like I said, it's a learning experience. Being a dad is always a learning experience. You never know what these kids are going to do, say, or want, or whatever. So it's just, I'm learning. And, you know, I used to get a little bit upset when I'd say, hey, you want to go fishing? No. All right. I'd get like mad. I wouldn't like punish them or nothing, but I'd get a little ticked off from the day and be like, what the heck? And then my wife would sort of slowly talk me out of, you know, being mad by saying, hey, that's their thing. They want to do something. But Theo will go. And I like that. He likes, you know, he wants to go hunting and fishing. He was mad about the turkey hunting this year. He wants to go out and turkey. He's like, Dad, when's turkey season? He keeps asking me, when's turkey season? Because he wants to go out and get some redemption on them birds, because that 410 didn't put him down. So he's going to either have a 20 gauge this year, but he can use my crossbow as well, and he can use his crossbow. Yep. Kids Fishing Day sounds great. I would help with the donations for sure. Yeah, and that's what I want to do. They step on your toes, then they grow up and step on your heart. Part of life. Guess we did it as well. Yeah, I guess so. Eric B., what's up, brother? Thank you for coming in, man. I appreciate you. I have my knife to 1000 grit. Awesome. That thing is probably razor sharp. Yeah, what's up, Eric B.? Thank you for coming in, man. And Eric B is another one that does a lot of stuff for kids over his way. So you haven't checked out Eric B. He puts a lot of time into the youth and helping them out and everything like that. So, you know, definitely go over and check out Eric B. I've been with Eric B for a long time. From the beginning. EB. We've been in it from the beginning together. So it's kind of nice to have Eric stop in. So thank you for coming in, buddy. Appreciate it. If anybody wants to check out Eric B's channel, make sure you get over there. H&S, if you're in here, or Matt or somebody, if they want to share Eric B's link. But I do recommend it's shared out here, but I recommend you go over on your own and check out Eric B's link. I think the sub will stick a lot better than if you just go through my channel and do it. So, gotta eat dinner. All right, man. Pontoon Jody, thank you for coming in. We were just talking about you and Stan, about combining and, you know, uniting the bass and the catfish community. Thank you, H&S. Appreciate you. So yeah, we've been trying to. We're gonna be doing something really cool coming up here real soon, and I gotta get it. We gotta do something before my fishing season's over. Just click. I believe you just click on the logo. Hit copy link, or no, click on the logo, you go to their channel, you hit the top 3 buttons, the top 3 dots, hit copy channel, come back to the chat and put it in the chat, I believe. That's how it works. H&S will tell you how to do it, but that's how I believe you do it. You click on the logo and do that. So, but yeah, that's one of my things that I want to do. I want to get the kids involved up there and be a part of that. And I know my kids will walk up and down the shore and help tie knots and get snags out and bait hooks and do all that. So that'll be really cool. And then have a tent set up and have pops and drinks and have food and all that stuff. I think that would be really, really cool for the kids. So, and then have all rods, provide all the rods and everything, and then have some prizes and stuff too for it. So that would be really cool. So yeah, one bait challenge. Let me just run down through some of the stuff again. So this ICOCO camera is on hold. The review's on hold. I'm trying to see if I can get this upgrade for the firmware so the audio gets fixed, because I did the live. Click go to channel, then top right, click share, then bottom. Yep, it says copy link. Yeah, it's pretty easy. But this RUKU camera is on hold right now, that review, because I am looking into getting upgraded firmware for that. And it isn't working right now. It's telling me that my Wi-Fi isn't the same on my camera as it is on my phone, which is not right because it's the same Wi-Fi. I'm trying out Finn's fishing line out this year. 80-pound test in orange. Yeah, pretty much own the bank. Yeah, that's for sure. So that is that. Then we got the Liquid Trophy Rock. I want you to go check out Redmond. I try to plug a partner and affiliate every once in a while with this stuff. Or, you know, the links. Go over, check out my description, guys. I do put a lot of time into my descriptions to show you guys everything. There are some codes in there as well that you can save money on some stuff. Go over, check out Yolatech. Yolatech just come out with a, what is it? It's a it's a GoPro camera mount that goes on a fence for like baseball games. What we have here with the traveling softball and everything is called Game Changer, and they do live videos on Game Changer using GoPros and streaming it. So my wife wants me to get into that with my daughter for her tournaments and things like that. So I don't know if I'm going to get stuck. If I go on daylight next year, like this year after the summer, I got to get on daylight. If I do that, I may take over that job and do the Game Changer with the GoPros and stream it. Now, when I get my drone, I can also do a live drone footage also as well. So, but once I get my drone, I got to get my license and things. They had just a statewide airboat gathering this weekend. Dan boats as far as you could see. Hundreds of boats, very impressive. That sounds cool. I did get my oats and stuff planted, hunting and stuff. I was telling everybody I broke the rotor tiller on the tractor this weekend. It snapped the main shaft off of the bearing plate, so we got to get that welded. So I talked to Chris, City Sticker Chris, who's a welder. He does that stuff. Talked to my buddy that's here. If he can, his dad can do it probably, or him. So we got to get it to them. If not, we may just look at a company to come down with a mobile welding unit and come down to our farm and weld it there. But the big thing is we got to take that plate off, the bearing plate. We got to tack weld it on there, then take it off, because I guess welding, you can arc the bearings. I guess you can put the ground really close to where you're welding so you don't arc the bearings, but you're taking a chance of doing that. So we're going to probably take that shaft off with the bearing plate and get it done that way and then put it back on. But yeah, everything's planted. H&S, everything is planted. We got some Wingman planted. We got Big Sexy planted. We got Forage Oats planted. We got Smackdown, and we got Green Machine. All planted this weekend, past weekend. We had a little bit of rain yesterday. Not much down there yet, but we are praying for rain. So pray for rain for us, for sure. There's a lot of chances of rain from here this week. I don't think it worked. Tonight is supposed to be a bigger chance down there this weekend. So, Kay, Fresno, what's up, brother? Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. Hey, Thea. Hold on one second. I want to go talk to my... I'll be right back in 1 second, guys. I got to make sure Theo is here. And you're going to hear me talking because he's in his room. He's probably playing his game. He got a new football game or baseball game or something. Hey, Theo. Theo, the game's coming on. Can you go turn it on for me? I'm on my live still, buddy. So if you could get it set up so we can watch it, that'd be great. Okay? All right. So me and Theo are going to watch the All-Star game tonight. And my daughter is at practice till 8 o'clock, so she should be home soon. So, but yeah, that's about all, guys. Thank you guys for coming in tonight. I really appreciate it. I'm doing these vertical lives throughout the week. You know, like every week I try to do a vertical live or two. But I wanted to catch up. Every time you see that what's happening on YouTube is usually me catching up with something, or something's going on that I want to show you, or there's an update on the channel or something like that. So that's why it's called what's happening YouTube, so you guys know what I'm doing and what we're into. I think you could weld it on there if you put the ground close to the work. Yes, for sure. So Theo, you want to come say hi to everybody? So there's my son. You gonna put it on? You putting it on now? We getting popcorn and stuff or what? All right, say what's up to everybody. Lower that channel, though, so they don't have to hear that.
Ow.
All right, Glacier. Thanks, man. Get out of the boat, everyone. It matters. Yeah, you ain't kidding. It matters. So, but yeah, we're just, we're going to end it here. Mimo said hi, Theo.
Hello.
So we're going to end it here, guys. Thank you guys for coming in tonight. I really appreciate it. If you guys remember, Friday deadline midnight is the deadline for the one bait challenge. If anybody in here hasn't subscribed, please consider doing so. But also go over and check out the one bait challenge, guys, because you guys that didn't enter, I think you're going to want to enter next time we do that. It's really fun. So that's the deadline on Friday the 19th at midnight. And then John and I will put something together for a live to do a live and announce everything. We're going to do a video. John's going to do a highlight video of just parts of the videos, just to run it. And then we're going to probably play that in a live. And then we're going to do a voting video. And I don't know how we're going to work it yet. If we're going to do a live with the voting video, but I think a regular video will probably be John and I doing something and making a video, and then we're going to take that as the voting video. So, and then John will be making up some highlight videos as well that we can put on the live. So definitely check out the one bait challenge, and we're going to pick another bait next year. I'm not going to do it this year because it's just too much for me to do, do a bunch of stuff. We got the thank you video coming out soon with these gifts right here. The cream Texas rig kit, the catching crappie kit as well. Go over, check out my description. Check out all the links in the description and all that stuff. So we appreciate each and every one of you. It's fun all the time. I'm glad you guys are in here. We're going to go watch the All-Star game now. So like I always say, take kid fishing or hunting. We want to preserve our sport and pass that on to future generation. Yeah, the 1v1 challenge. Come here. Theo, do you want to play me at the 1v1 challenge? Yeah, he's swollen. He's nervous. So, but Lindy and I did that. It was awesome. Thank you, Jody. Later. Lindy and I did it. I was fortunate enough to catch Lindy on probably a bad day. I know it was a bad day. So I got her on that first one, but I got John up next, and I think that's going to be coming up real soon here. The next time we do the 1v1 challenge, I think I'm playing against John, but if anybody's interested in that, please email me. We'll do the 1v1 challenge. That's against me. No, it doesn't cost anything, and if you beat me, you'll win a prize and get bragging rights. If I beat you, it's just bragging rights. So I thought that would be fun. It's just a chance to get me out there with fishing with you guys, because we can't be on the same boat all the time. So live streaming with you on the boat with us, with me and with you, is the next best thing instead of live, being right next to each other fishing. So, and that's what I want to do. I want to get everybody out there. Maybe we do something like that, John, too, a catfish. A 1v1 catfishing, bass, or something like that. There's a lot of opportunities out there. So definitely smile, you said. Do something. Do something. Jump around. Do something active. You've been on the computer all day probably, huh? Huh?
Mm-mm.
Come in the screen a little more. Come over there. There you go. There you go. So, yeah. So, like I always say, we're going to end it here. Thank you all for coming in. 1v1 beach fishing. Hey, I'm going to the beach soon, Kathy. We're going to the beach soon. I have no idea how to surf fish. I grab sand fleas and throw them out there. So maybe we can do something like that. That's not out of the question, so for sure. So, but like I always say, guys, we thank you for coming in. Hit that like button. Share us out. We appreciate each and every one of you. We love doing this for you guys. You guys make me want to do this. So take a kid fishing or hunting. We want to preserve our sport. Pass that on to future generations, and we will
See ya.